So with the release of the latest season of Jujutsu Kaisen, which is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, a lot of people have a lot of good and a lot of bad things to say about the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at mostly the bad part of it and which art style was truly the better art style for the Jujutsu Kaisen anime. But before I get into the video, I noticed that only 7.3% of you guys watch my videos, which means you guys right now watching my video are not subscribed. So please do me a favor and subscribe and don't miss out any future content, and leave a like because it's free and it's the best way you can support me. So Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is here, but there's a lot of differences between the first season and the second season, and the biggest changes cannot be ignored, and that is the animation style of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 and what it came with. The reason why Jujutsu Kaisen changed art style was because MAPPA Studio was under a tight schedule. They were making Hell's Paradise, Attack on Titan Final Anime, Chainsaw Man, and a lot more projects. And as you guys can see, we are looking at a more simplified version of the characters we got from season 1 of the anime. So far, there's a lot of good and bad things to be said about the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen, so let me tell you guys what I think about the second season so far. When the second season of the anime just got released, I originally thought that the second season art style was absolutely bad because I just didn't like the changes in anything anime related. But now I rethought everything and I'm here with my honest thoughts about what I think about the animation style so far. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is still good, and I can say that you guys should definitely still give it a watch, even if you guys are a hardcore fans of the first animation we got in Season 1. Season 2 does has some problems that many people notice and can't be ignored as well. And during the second season of the anime, I noticed that a lot of you guys noticed this issue and it can't be ignored. So even though the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is good, do not act like it's perfect. The Hidden Inventory arc was done perfectly well, but the Shibuya arc is where the problem begins. And I don't want you guys to think that I hate the anime, because I don't, but the Shibuya arc has been filled with strong ghosting and dimming, and not only me but a lot of the people in the Jujutsu Kaisen community noticed this as well. If you take a look at the Mekumaru and Mahito fight scene, it was very hard to watch and very hard to follow what was going on, and that was because of the ghosting and the dimming that took place in season 2 of the anime. So far, most of the fast-paced action scenes in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 are really hard to follow, and a lot of people are having a problem with this situation. And I personally think that the reason this happened was because they changed in animation style. Even though we are going to be getting the undimmed and unghosted version through Blu-rays, majority of people that watch Jujutsu Kaisen will not buy it. And let's be honest, ghosting means to overlay clips and dimming means to turn down the brightness of the anime, and Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 Shibuya arc has been filled with it. In Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, there was no ghosting and no dimming, and no one was complaining about a single thing in Season 1. Season 2 got released and people are complaining like crazy. That definitely shows which animation should be on top, but this is my opinion and I would love to hear yours. The reason for so much ghosting and dimming in the second season of the anime was because, well, with the second season's new art style, a lot of the characters do look a lot more brighter, and because the anime was brightened with the new animation style and simplified, Season 2 got greeted with ghosting and dimming. In Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, a lot of the characters were more darker and more detailed. Because the anime was a lot more darker, they didn't really needed to dim the anime, and they didn't need to add ghosting to the anime as well. And I believe that if Season 2 had Season 1's art style, Season 2 would be all but perfect. I see a lot of people trying to defend the ghosting and dimming and calling it a low budget episode, but that's simply not the case. Even in a low budget episode in Season 1, as some people would call it, it still was looking good and we didn't see any ghosting and dimming. So this low budget excuse a lot of you guys are saying because people are complaining is just one big nonsense. So far, Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen was good, but if the anime episode was just bad, just be mature and say that the anime episode was bad and stop blaming it on a low budget episode, because a lot of animes has low budget episodes and look way better than what we saw in some scenes of Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. Even in the scene where Yuji was fighting the grasshopper, it made my eyes hurt a lot when Itadori was punching him a lot of times super fast, and it was very unclear what was taking place and it was really hard to follow. And I know a lot of you guys can agree with me on that, but if you guys don't want to, well, that's fine. But if you take a look at the Miguel versus Gojo fight that happened in Jujutsu Kaisen 0 with the original art style, that fast-paced action scene was really easy to follow and we could see very clearly what was taking place. Apart from some fighting scenes in Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, it still looks beautiful, but I can't help but to have this feeling that if season 2 had season 1's art style, it would have been a lot more better. I still love Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, whether it's in the first art style or the second art style, but season 1 was what got we all in love with the Jujutsu Kaisen art style. So I can say that season 2 art style is better than the first art style we got for season 1, but season 2 art style is pretty decent, but the fight scenes were just not it. So far, I think that if we got the first animation, it would have been a lot better, but Mappa chose to give this anime a simpler art style because of the tight schedule they had within, well, their time of making Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. So if we are going to be getting back the old art style, they would have to take some time to make Jujutsu Kaisen season 3, and let's be honest, I don't think that we're going to be going back to the first art style. I love it and everyone else love it as well, but I haven't really seen a animation studio shifted from season 1's art style to season 2 and then going back to the other style. So what was the point in changing the art style in the first place? So I really don't think that the first art style will be coming back, so we're going to have to work with the art style we have. All we can do is just hope for the future episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 and season 3, when that does get confirmed, to not have any heavily ghosted and dimmed down footage in it, so we can all enjoy season 2 and future episodes, future seasons for Jujutsu Kaisen. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. I have done some digging and research for you guys, so let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely support this video by leaving a thumbs up and also subscribing so you guys don't miss any future videos at all. And with that said, I will see all of you anime nerds in my next video.